What's up, guys? Today we are making some mulch out of a rye field that we planted last fall. You know, mulch is really expensive right now, and so this is like a video on how to make hay basically without haying equipment. And so we had this field, a cover crop of rye, and we were going to just disc it in and plant something else in it, but Wendy here had the idea of cutting it down with our still weed eater with a cutting blade on it and using it as mulch for the garden. And check it out, that's what I did. Knocked it down with the cutting wheel on the nice strong still weed eater, and this is kind of what the old timers would have done before there was haying equipment. Just take a rake like right there and rake up what you cut and let dry in the field into a pile, and they usually would have had a pole in there, like a stooking pole, but they called it stooking, and they let it dry. And today what we're doing is just raking up that rye. It's been out here drying for the past few weeks, and we're collecting it, putting it in the tractor bucket and bringing it right over to the garden and heavily mulching all of our stuff. So check it out, there's some straw right there, and it's a lot better than paying $12 or $14 a bale for straw, or for buying mulch hay. And you know, mulch hay is just hay cut from badly managed fields, so you just get seeds from, you know, everything in it, and that pops right up in the garden. So here, even if we get some rye popping up, that's going to be better than our weeds and better than the stuff in the mulch hay, and a lot cheaper than the straw that's going to be sprayed with desiccant.
Pretty sure we caught the rye before the seeds matured.
But
so you see seed heads, but there's no seeds in there.
Yeah, so hopefully we got it at the right time. But another cool thing, which was my better half's idea, was to just drop it and let it grow back. So you can see where I cut it right there, and it's coming back again. So we could even get another cutting from the same planting of rye in this field. And although I would like to get some haying equipment at some point and to cut hay, this is really not that bad of work. I guess the biggest thing is remembering to plant the rye the fall before, and having the still weed eater to use like a scythe, because I mean, let's face it, scything would have made it too labor intensive. But yeah, I'm not trying to LARP that it's like, you know, the 1800s or something, so I'm cool with using that. And then we have the baby watching, seeing the work. You got your mint julep in there?
Hi.
Yeah?
How you doing?
She like it. She gonna work on the busy farm someday. Anyway, that is what we're up to today. Making hay, making mulch with no haying equipment, manual labor, and if you time it right, it's really not that hard. So yes sir, we'll probably be doing more of this in the future.